What's good, YouTube? It's Christian Cole and K. Back with another reaction. Now I got to drill rappers who call bodies. Yeah, let's get straight into it.
About it. Others really live it. Today, we're breaking down rappers who didn't just catch ops in their lyrics. They caught bodies in real life. From shootings in Times Square to get back hits that shook entire cities. These stories show how quick the line between rap and real life can get crossed. This is drill rappers who caught bodies. King Von. King Von wasn't just rapping about bodies, he was really out there catching them. Starting from the south side of Chicago, Von allegedly stacked up over 7 bodies before even blowing up in rap. Von allegedly caught Modell McCambry lacking. Modell and his cousin were on their way to see a girl around 9:30 p.m. when Von allegedly ran up and opened fire. Modell was and his cousin was seriously wounded. Modell was only 17 years old when he died. Just 2 weeks later, Von allegedly caught another body. On October 29, 2012, Derek Johnson, better known as P5, was shot outside his home on South Eberhart Avenue. Von was linked to the shooting, but never charged. One of Von's most
Bro,
notorious alleged
bro, it's crazy, like, how they saying that King Von got 7 bodies. I believe it. Like, I dead ass believe he got 7 bodies, bro. And but they keep saying like how he's linked to a crime but didn't get charged for it. How like, how do they like, I think it's a thing. I don't know how they don't be getting arrested. How you kill 7 people and not get arrested. You know what I'm saying? Just allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly because again, some of them they never proved them. But it's like I feel like the police, bro, they like know somebody doing a crime. Like the Chicago police probably know he did that. They doesn't have nothing to tie him to it or prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, linked to it. That's how these niggas be getting away, and that's why when they die, like King Von died, they had said like if he was still alive, well technically if he was still alive, that he would have got charged. But I don't believe that, bro. Because I'm gonna say this like once like a person died and then like they was like a prime suspect in a murder or whatever, they just gonna charge them because like they can't defend themselves no more. They can't go to trial for it. So it's like it's an easy win. You know what I'm saying? They probably knew he did it. They had nothing to prove it against him, so they can't take it to trial. But now he not alive no more. Now we can just say he did it. Who gonna stop us? You know what I'm saying?
female. Jakira Barnes, also known as K.I., had a reputation as one of the most dangerous female shooters from STL. Von and KY had a weird relationship,
Yeah, they was
sometimes
texting
flirting
on Twitter
online,
and
but in
stuff
real life,
or
they were
tweeting each other.
enemies. On April 11th, 2014, KI was shot multiple times and gunned down on 64th and Eberhard. Rumors on the street say Von was the one who caught her, although nobody was ever charged. Another situation almost
And that was the one that they said he would have got charged for his alive. But he like they had said that he killed her, which I do believe. I believe that, but it's like they only doing that because he's not alive no more, and they can't. Like they probably got no proof that it was him. Probably just word of mouth, which is you can take that into accountability like witnesses, but none of them probably would have testified against him. You know what I'm saying? So like even if he was alive, I don't know if he would have been arrested.
cost Von his freedom for life. On May 29th, 2014, Von and his homie, Big Mike,
Yeah,
allegedly slid on a house party.
I heard about this. The dude Big Mike snitched on him, and then he snitched on him, but the dumbass nigga didn't even come to. He didn't come to court to testify. So it's like since he didn't snitch on King Von testify against him, they let King Von go free, and then he had to face the time. The nigga that tried to snitch, like imagine you try to snitch and then you don't go to court to testify. Now you gotta do the time, and then you try to snitch on him, it's free. But I don't even know because he got out, so I don't know how that worked. That's crazy.
In
Why you
Englewood
gotta stay
after
silent?
spotting ops. In the shooting, a man named Malcolm Stuckey was and 2 others were injured. Von was arrested and
And
charged
I
with
heard he ain't mean to kill
attempted
that dude,
but
Malcolm
beat the
Stuckey.
case after Big Mike took a plea deal. Von ended up sitting for over 3 years before walking out free. Even after he moved to Atlanta, bodies kept following Von. He was rumored to be involved in the 2019 murder of Tariq Lavon in Atlanta after a fight broke out at an apartment complex. Tariq was found shot in a parking lot, and another victim was left in critical condition. No charges were filed against Von, but the rumors added to his already dangerous name. King Von wasn't
They
just a
said
drill
Lil
rapper,
Durk killed
he
that.
was a real product of O Block, with alleged bodies tied to Dale Fisher, Modell, P5, K.I., Malcolm Stuckey, and possibly more. The stories, the lyrics, and the street rumors all painted the same picture. Von was active before the fame, during the fame, and might have stayed active if he hadn't been gunned down in Atlanta in 2020. His
I
body
doubt
count
that.
was never officially confirmed, but in the streets, the legend of King Von only gets bigger. CTS Law Wick. CTS Law Wick
White
was
boy, I
only
heard about him.
18 years old when he caught his first body, and the whole thing was caught on surveillance. On August 26, 2022, Wick was riding through the south side of St. Louis on a motorcycle when he spotted his target. Around 2:15 p.m., surveillance cameras captured Wick and a man in a white Jeep riding side by side. In the footage, Wick pulled ahead of the Jeep, stretched his left arm behind him while still riding, and started busting shots without even looking back. One of those shots hit 42-year-old Joseph Shaw straight in the forehead, instantly. After firing, Wick lost control of his bike and crashed. But
Yeah, that's
instead
not
of
the story. He said itself. He said he had cut in front of the dude or something like that. Like he did some type of traffic shit. It was He was in traffic. He did something to make the dude in the white Jeep nigga died mad or whatever. And then I think he said something like he had a gun or something like that, or he showed him a gun. And the dude in the white Jeep started shooting at him. And then he pulled his shit out and he hit him in the head. So it was self defense. I don't know how this YouTuber explained it. That's not what happened. Maybe he's gonna explain it, but that's not what really happened. He said
sticking around, he hopped up and ran from the scene while Joseph's Jeep spun off the road and wrecked out. Witnesses said they heard about 30
that's what I'm
shots ring
saying.
out
Like, is that his son right here, bro? Like,
off the road.
if the story went how like I just said it, like he started this, why are you acting like a crash out when you got a son or whoever this is? Like, you got shit to lose and you acting like that, like. But they had said that he was on some type of drug, like meth or something.
Road and wrecked out. Witnesses said they heard about 30 shots ring out that afternoon. It was clear this wasn't a random shooting. This was a hit carried out in broad daylight, with no fear of cameras or witnesses.
Wasn't
The
a hit.
police didn't take long to put it together. They tracked the motorcycle back to CTS Lil Wick using surveillance footage, ownership records, and even his own cell phone data, which placed him right at the crime scene. On October 11th, 2022, just weeks after the Lil Wick was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and armed criminal action. At the time of his arrest, Lil Wick had already been seen in a viral YouTube video uploaded by Tommy G called Visiting the Most Dangerous City in America, where he was posted up in the trenches flashing guns with other neighborhood kids. That video had racked up over 1.6 million views, putting a spotlight on the raw reality of St. Louis street life, and unknowingly catching future headlines in the making. Lil Wick pulled off with precision even while flying down the street on a motorcycle, and he beat both of the charges. Baby Drill. Coming up on the west side of Atlanta, Baby Drill jumped off the porch early. Even though he finished high school and tried to go legit by enrolling in welding school, the streets pulled him right back in. By 15,
You would
he had
never think
already
that.
caught an armed robbery charge and got sent to boot camp. But it didn't change nothing. After getting out, Baby Drill started rapping seriously around 2021, and it didn't take long for him to link with heavy hitters like Young Nudy, 21 Savage. But just as his music career was taking off, Baby Drill caught a case that almost sent him away for life. On April 8, 2022, around 2:15 p.m., shots rang out near 12th Street and Crescent Avenue in Midtown Atlanta. When police pulled up, they found a man named Grady Scott slumped inside a Range Rover from gunshot wounds. Witnesses said it sounded like a robbery gone wrong. Midtown wasn't a place where gang hits usually went down, and when the details came out, police believed the shooter was inside the car with Grady when it happened. A few weeks later, Baby Drill was arrested.
What's up? Lamar. All right, turn around. Turn around.
Why you taking him for? You ain't gonna say nothing?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Hold up.
Come on, come on, no, come on, come on. No. You're not touching nothing on.
Man.
You're not touching nothing on. I'll be back with you in a minute.
Hold up. What you getting locked up for?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Where his phone is? Give me his phone.
He's not getting the phone. Nope.
You got his phone in your hand.
I don't care. You're not getting that.
Hey, let me get him my phone. My keys.
Negative. I'll give you all that. Let me do my investigation. You need to back
You,
up. Let me do my.
when you out there like catching bodies, you know what I'm saying, unaliving people, bro. it's like you at risk of this. Like, bro, probably ain't know he was gonna get arrested or nothing like that. He probably was just doing his everyday thing, just chilling, whatever, at the store or whatever. He just get arrested. Like that's why like getting arrested for murder, killing people is like the worst crime. Cause it's like, let's say like you sold drugs or something like that. Even you got a domestic case, you beat somebody, whatever it is. It's like after 10 years, like you can't arrest me for like let's say I beat this dude up 10 years ago. You can't arrest me for that now. Let's say I sold a bag of weed 10 years ago. You can't arrest me for that. But murder, like you can arrest somebody for that like 50 years. Like somebody could have killed somebody. It could be like an 80-year-old man right now. He killed somebody back in 1980. You know what I'm saying? It's 2025 now, so 45 years ago. He killed somebody back in 1980. He get arrested for something he did back when he was like what in his 40s. Now he 80. Like that's crazy. I mean, I'm not saying they don't deserve that in a sense, but I'm just saying it's like that's why it's not worth it.
My investigation, and I'll be done. If he wants to get, let him give you shit. Sit down.
And that's probably why he trying to get his phone. Cause like I said, he probably ain't know he was gonna get arrested. He probably got evidence in there. Cause once the police get your phone, they gonna check that shit, all of that. Probably, that's why he probably trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Might be some type of evidence on there.
Well, y'all getting up in my face, so y'all need to back up. Sit down.
You know what's going on now? Nah, it's a warrant on me. A warrant on my arrest. I just heard him.
Yeah, there is a warrant. So
Okay,
yeah,
wait a
y'all
minute.
need to back up off
What
me.
he getting arrested for? What he getting arrested without my lawyer?
He's got a warrant for homicide. That's what.
At first, fans thought he was being charged for another body, Hard Body Daffy, an affiliate of the Goodfellas mob. After Daffy's death, a leaked snippet showed Baby Drill rapping, "Caught you lacking like I'm bugs, chilling with them real thugs. I'm still showing real love." But reports later confirmed Baby Drill wasn't tied to Daffy's hit. Instead, the charges were linked to the Grady Scott case. It looked bad for Baby Drill. One of the witnesses in the Range Rover was cooperating with police, and the streets thought it was over for him. But in a wild twist, Baby Drill beat the case. The charges got dropped, and he was back outside. On his track Kanan, Baby Drill flexed about it, rapping, "I shot my blam when I caught a body, caught some more." He let it be known he was still standing after walking away from a charge most rappers never bounce back from. Rumors kept flying, though. Some fans started connecting Baby Drill to another high-profile, the death of Lil Marlo. Marlo was one of Lil Baby's best friends and came up hustling in the Bone Homes projects. In July 2020, Marlo was found his whip after it got sprayed with over 100 rounds on Interstate 285. In the months after Marlo's death, Baby Drill dropped bars that made fans raise eyebrows. On Dun San with Young Nudie, he rapped, "I dropped the biggest op at 17, hinting that he allegedly caught a major body early. Nothing has been confirmed,
was he
but
in
fans
2020?
believe Baby Drill might have had a hand in it, especially with the politics between Goodfellas mob, PFK, and PTE crews getting messy. Street rumors
Why they
say
show them
beef over a baby
picture of them
mama, street
mafia
politics, and
members
cliques
saying
falling
that?
apart might have played a role in Marlo's murder. Despite all the bodies in the street politics, Baby Drill kept climbing in the industry. He caught 21 Savage's attention, linked up with FOE members, and kept dissing ops in his music. Even as drama flared between NBA YoungBoy affiliates and FOE members, Baby Drill stayed tapped in, posting YoungBoy's music and trying to expand his reach. After beating a murder case and surviving serious street beef, Baby Drill's future in the rap game looks bright. But with how deep he's still tied to the streets, it's a question if he can stay out the way and focus on music, or if history is going to repeat itself.